The new trailer for Stranger Things Season 5 just dropped, and it's time to ask the age-old question, who will die? I'll give you a hint, it's not Steve. Hi, I'm Eddie C, and the official Stranger Things trailer just dropped, giving us new looks at our favorite characters, including a new look for Vecna. He's like become Vecna Neo or something. This trailer focuses on two characters, Mike and Will. This is obvious boiler bait, I mean like come on, which leads us into the first person likely to die in Season 5. Will Byers. I know, it's hard to hear, but our beloved bowl cut boy is gonna kick the bucket. In the trailer, we see Will literally get kidnapped by Vecna, who says,
"You are going to help me."
This basically confirms that Will is still connected to the Upside Down, and when the connection between the Upside Down and the real world is broken, Will have to be sacrificed for the greater good. Which is a big shame, man. Will's been through a lot of just for him to end up dying at the end when it's finally all over. It ain't fair! Another character connected to the Upside Down is Eleven. She created the entire Upside Down. All the monsters, all the red icky stuff, she created it all the way back in Hawkins' lab. And I can totally see the Duffer Brothers having the only way to close the gate be from the other side. Eleven will have to sacrifice herself by closing the gate from the side of the Upside Down, isolating herself with all these monsters, never to see her friends again. Now, we've discussed the first two characters from the love triangle, so let's have a look at Mike. Yeah, he's safe. Okay, it may sound like I'm biased, but I swear I'm not! Mike Wheeler is my favorite character. He's the original leader of the group, but has been majorly sidelined in later seasons. His original personality has been lost, with some fans even starting to hate him. With this new trailer focusing on him, I believe he will be safe. The Duffer Brothers have confirmed there will be a 40-minute long epilogue for the finale episode. The epilogue just has to be from Mike's POV. It'll be like the ending to Stand By Me, where the main character narrates over the future of all of his friends, where they end up, whether they die or not, but it will be Mike narrating this. Okay, let's get an easy one out of the way. Ted is dead! Ted is gone! If you don't remember, Ted Wheeler is the bum father of Mike and Nancy, the guy who just sat in the chair all the time. In a previous trailer, we literally see Holly and Karen Wheeler hiding in a bathtub, presumably from Vecna. Wanna know what vibes this is giving me? Harry goddamn Potter! When his parents died protecting him from Voldemort, his father died first, buying time for his mother to hide Harry. Then his mother died, protecting Harry. I believe this will be paralleled in Stranger Things. The Duffers are massive nerds, calling Season 4 The Empire Strikes Back of Stranger Things. So Ted will die to Vecna first, then Karen will die protecting Holly, but what will happen to Holly? I mean, Holly, Harry, basically the same name. Episode 2 is called The Vanishing of Holly Wheeler. The Wheeler parents will die, but Holly will be taken by Vecna, possibly as a hostage to hold over Nancy and Mike, asking for a trade, Holly for 11. Obviously they won't take this deal, but it still explains what will happen to the Wheelers. Wait, real quick, don't look, but Vecna is right behind you. The only way to get him to go away is to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe for video essays, theories on literally everything. Quickly like and subscribe, he's there, I promise! Okay, subscribed? Okay, you can look now, see? He's gone. On the topic of the Wheelers, let's get into Nancy. She'll be fine. Nancy is the absolute girl boss of the series and is at the center of yet another love triangle. The show has to end with her with either Jonathan or Steve. Who you should be worried about is one of her lover boys. And the title of this video is that Steve will survive, so I think we both know who's gonna meet their end in Stranger Things Season 5. Jonathan feels like such an easy and cheap character to kill. He's never really been the main focus and could be an easy kill with less weight to heighten the stakes. We can see in the trailers that Nancy and Jonathan will go on a duo adventure, and right afterwards, we see Nancy crying, washing off blood. Oh, he is so done. I imagine this playing out like an endgame, where Hawkeye and Black Widow go to Vormir to get the Soul Stone, but only one of them comes back. Also, there's this like massive cloud of death thing there, and that looks dangerous as hell, so yeah. Just start mourning already, bro. So the entire hook of the video, that Steve the Hare Harrington will survive. I believe this to be true. Steve will indeed survive, but it will come at a cost. He's gonna be majorly sidelined. Season 4 he didn't have much to do, and each trailer we barely see the guy. Steve is a much needed comfort figure in the group, and there's no evidence for his death, other than he's had a redemption arc. Every season we say he's gonna die this time, but he keeps on living. Like the bee's geese, he's staying alive. Staying alive. But Steve's best bud on the other hand... Oh no, not that one, the other one. Robin will die in Season 5. But she'll also be paired up with an unusual character. In the trailer, we see Robin and Maury together? I believe that on their duo mission together, it will go horribly wrong, and they'll both join Barb in death. Maya Hawke, the actor for Robin, said she wants her character to die. Now, obviously that doesn't mean she will die, but if you remember back in season 3, she actually requested for Robin to be a lesbian, which wasn't planned, but the Duffer Brothers obliged. So it makes you think, just what else will they let her do with the character? She dying. But I also said with Murray, didn't I? Murray is such an easy kill, man. He's one of the 3 main adults and definitely the least liked. His character doesn't really have anything else to provide for the story other than death to raise the stakes. Speaking of adults, Joyce and Hopper will both survive and get married and have 12 children and live happily ever after. Hopper has already had a fake death and will feel so cheap for him to die again. His reaction to losing another daughter in 11 is going to be so heartbreaking, it's inevitable. Okay, so I said that Joyce would live like 5 seconds ago, but I kinda lied. With Will, Jonathan, and 11 likely dying, that's all of her children gone. I genuinely don't know how she would cope with that. She may sacrifice herself as she sees she has nothing left. Or, if we're going really dark, she could end up taking her own life out of grief. I mean, we've seen this with another Netflix property earlier this year, where player 149 in Squid Game takes her own life after the death of her son. Okay, let's get yet another quick one out of the way. Erica is gonna be fine. You can't spell America without Erica, so how would the nation go on without her? I just really can't imagine they'd kill off a child in this show, especially when the Duffer Brothers have shown apprehension to killing off characters so far. So let's move on to Erica's brother, Lucas Sinclair. Safe to say that the Sinclairs will be safe this season. Lucas is going to have a plot with saving Max from an overrun hospital, and gosh, Lucas is so underrated. Caleb McLaughlin is such a good actor. His performance in season 4 especially was incredible. Lucas will be in the epilogue, along with Mike, living on. There just really isn't that much Lucas content in the trailer, apart from Demogorgons jumping towards him, which, come on, that's an obvious fake out. Now Max is where it gets interesting. She won't exactly die per se, but her mind is completely gone. She is brain dead. Her body is there, but without her soul. And Vecna will take control of it to torment the characters. During the hospital scenes, Max will awaken in Lucas's arms, but will secretly be Vecna. Can't wait to see how that plays out. And the last person of the main 4, Dustin Henderson. The fate of Dustin Henderson eludes me. I can honestly see them going either way with him. He's been set up to have a tragic arc, losing his enigmatic personality due to the sheer tragedy he's experienced. But I just can't imagine them killing off that cute hat-wearing kid from all the way back in season 1. For this one, I'm going to give it to you guys. What do you think? Will Dustin die or not? Let me know in the comments. Now, this next prediction is the one I feel most confident on. I can guarantee that this character will die, and that character is Vecna. I mean, obviously he's gonna die, he's the big bad. And with an epilogue being confirmed, the heroes are confirmed to triumph and defeat Vecna. Holy wow! I got to the trailer an entire day late, even though I was planning to make this video as soon as it came out, so I hope I'm not too late. Happy Halloween, by the way! My next video I'm very excited for. It's Minecraft. Remember to like and subscribe or Vecna will get you! Understood? Cool. Later, alligator.